how did you organize this protest specifically? How long did it take to get everyone together?
We are mainly 12 people,
Okay.
12 people who come from normal walks of life, right? We are different age range as well. And we are from, surprisingly, when we were asking where we coming from, we come from different state of India as well.
Oh
I
wow.
mean, we all are Britishers here, but we have all, somebody is from Bihar, and somebody is from Bangalore, and somebody is from Hyderabad, and so we were not even from same place, which made us like quite interesting team. And every member of the team have its own quality.
Mhm.
They have their own specialty. Somebody is good in IT, somebody is good in media, somebody is good with the figures, somebody is good with the PR. So it's a very mixed team. And it took us 6 weeks because we wanted a very organized, and this was a very organized event, fully organized. So people can't say anything bad about it. People can't say, oh, they behaved wrongly, or we were not up to the mark. So 6 week, every little detail was talked about, every little detail was written about, and say who will do what.
Mhm.
And if scenarios, if this comes, how are we going to handle this? If this come, how are we going to? So we try to brainstorm, and literally we were sitting on a Zoom every night, all 12 of us. So if we all have full-time jobs in our life, working people, but every night we dedicated literally for 6 weeks just on this project only.
Wow. Thank you guys for your sacrifice. Honestly, that's awesome. That's really great to hear. So I mean, okay, obviously you also talked about this a little bit, but what you've been doing this since back when you protested against the Guardian too. So maybe you can go into what motivated you to uh, like how did this come about where you started? Can maybe go back into what motivated you initially to protest against the Guardian then?
I mean, what motivated me was because, when our kids study in UK, right, they study
Mhm.
British history, right? My son is studied here, so he studied British history. So obviously, as a parent, it became my duty when he was teenager to teach him Indian history. Mutiny wasn't mutiny, was some, for us, it was something else. So I started teaching him that. When I started speaking to youngsters, and I said, and normal people, and I said, do you guys realize that that BBC said that? Oh yeah, we said it, but we didn't pay attention. Okay, fine. Did you realize they said that? Oh yeah, but something should be done about it. We Hindus or Indians have a habit of passing the buck to somebody else. And when I was speaking to a lot of people, I realized they all are concerned that this has happened, but nobody really wanted to stand up and say, "Hey, why are you saying that?" Or are you not understanding our culture or religion or whatever? So I thought it was about time that nicely that we can engage them in a dialogue with us and say, look, it bothers us, because it bothered me definitely.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm a Britisher at the same Indian too at heart. So
Mhm.
I am between me, a child born in Britain will be British Indian, wherever I'm Indian British. Yeah. So it will bother me
Mhm.
more. But I
Yeah.
but I've noticed when people came there, there were a lot of British Indians too.
Oh wow. So no, that's very nice
So
actually. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it bothered me when people say, it was happening a lot day in, day out. And then
Mhm.
wherever riots were happened, and it was like especially Leicester riots as well, when
Mhm.
it's I mean, the guy who was going to do the inquiry, he was not pro Indians, or he was not fair at all. So we were seeing it, all these happening, especially when Rishi lost. That was my last straw to say, despite of this boy having all the qualities what needed against the person who was standing, right, he didn't get the job
Mhm.
because they are not respecting for who we are. Possibly, maybe they don't know who we are.
Yeah.
So it's about time we just start teaching them nicely.
No, I agree. That's fantastic.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. धन्यवाद, नमस्कार.